Series, A Heart of Thanksgiving, Happiness Within, a world full of challenges. We, at all ages, facing at any stage of our lives, there are lots of challenges, but through the guidance of the scriptures and mature believers, we stay in line and having a heart of gratitude. As we see ourselves being accompanied by God, we believe that we are blooming beautifully in faith. If I may ask, what is the true definition of happiness in you? It is a feeling that you truly enjoy what you have, what you do, what you think of yourself is the best in you. Happiness cannot be traveled to, owned, earned, or won. It is a spiritual experiencing every moment with love, grace, and gratitude. As we root ourselves in faith, we allow our God to be with us, to know more of Him, and be more of you. It is a better way to find happiness, right? Let me share to you 2 verses that I find it really helpful. Romans 12:12, be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. And lastly, in Galatians chapter 5 verse 22, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, forbearance, and faithfulness. Thank you for your time and have a blessed evening. God bless.
Joshua chapter 14 verses 10 to 11 says, Now then, just as the Lord promised, He has kept me alive for 45 years since He said this to Moses, while Israel moved about in the wilderness. So here I am today, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as the day Moses sent me out. I'm just as vigorous to go out to battle now as I was then. These were the words of Caleb, one of the spies who was with Joshua when they spied on the promised land. Caleb remembered the inheritance that the Lord promised to him when he was still 40 years old, but he was 85 years old when he asked for his inheritance. In all those years that he was fighting for Israel, it was only when he was old that he asked for it. His strength was still with him despite his old age. I couldn't imagine how strong Caleb must have been to still be fighting at 85 years old. The Lord never forgets his promises. I may not receive his promises immediately, but I know in my heart that they would surely come. I can imagine how faithful Caleb was to the Lord. Though he was fighting for Israel, he was called as a warrior. He never asked for any reward. He only asked what was promised to him. The Lord knew Caleb's heart. Caleb was so passionate for his calling that even his old age didn't stop him from fulfilling his life's purpose. He continued to serve the Lord as a warrior. He never used his age as an excuse to stop doing what the Lord has commanded him to do. There is no timeline in enjoying the Lord's rewards. I used to be afraid of getting old and not being able to enjoy life at a younger age. Sadly, the world usually would tell you that it's a lot better to enjoy the rewards of this life while you're still young because you don't have the strength to do that when you're old. Caleb taught me otherwise. His life was a perfect example of surrendering your own timeline to the Lord. The Lord is the source of my strength. I shouldn't be afraid of losing my strength when I get old because I have faith in my Lord Jesus Christ.
Narito na ang inyong aabangan, ang bagong latest na usapan sa Sis, Anong Latest? Tuwing Biyernes, alas 9 ng gabi, dito lamang sa Channel of Hope.
Sa dami na nangyayari sa panahon ngayon, minsan nahuli na tayo sa balita. Lalo na pag sobrang busy. Tara, samahan niyo kami dito sa pinakabagong programa dito sa Channel of Hope. Magkwentuhan tayo at itanong natin, Sis, anong latest?
Gusto niyo bang malaman kung ano ang latest? Inaanyayahan ko po kayo na manood sa pinakabagong programa ng Channel of Hope, ang Sis, Anong Latest? Tuwing Biyernes, alas 8 ng gabi. Kita-kits mo tayo!